In the faces of the Buffalo and Cincinnati players last night, the shock on their faces and the tears in their eyes, psychiatrist Gary Malone saw something.
This entire event that occurred gets everybody's attention, and it's a bit of a dose of reality.
The reality of what pro football can sometimes be.
Because it is the reality of premature death and injury if you're in a contact sport.
Malone has counseled former players and military veterans troubled later in life that they never considered the risk.
I've seen a lot of former football players who question that choice and question the advice they got when they were in high school, because no one leaves a contact sport unscathed.
Like Darryl Stingley in 1978, a wide receiver paralyzed by a vicious hit, years later dying from complications of that paralysis. Similar gruesome leg injuries ended the careers of Washington quarterbacks Joe Theismann and Alex Smith. And an eerily similar hit to the chest that caused internal bleeding that almost killed him altered the career of New England quarterback Drew Bledsoe and launched the career of a young Tom Brady.
If you're in a career that puts you in danger, what's the cost-benefit of that career?
A question that made Dr. Malone think of Indianapolis Colts quarterback Andrew Luck, who retired young in 2019, in part because of the toll the game was taking on his body.
Because he was measuring what he lost, but knew that the cost-benefit worked the other direction. And he was not a marionette here to entertain us. He was his own person.
And being witness to an injury none of them had ever seen before, Malone believes these young athletes might be pondering that cost-benefit now for the very first time.
If I were counseling him, I would counsel him to be realistic about his chosen profession.
A profession that reminds us again that the risks are very real. In Dallas, I'm Kevin Reese.